Work Package 6 Video Demo 1. The objective of this demo is to illustrate how different components of Admire work together in order to perform application malleability. The selected use case is Wacom++, a model that simulates the transport of marine pollutants. One characteristic of this application is that the number of simulated particles changes over time. In this figure, we can see that this number increases at the beginning of the simulation and then decreases. The number of particles is proportional to the application iteration time. The goal of this demo is to keep the iteration time around 50 milliseconds. This means that when the number of particles increases, the intelligent controller will create more processes, and it will reduce its number when less particles are simulated. Let's begin with the demo video. So in this panel we show Wacom++ iteration time, and here the number of processes used by the application. Iteration time increases as more particles are created, and then after a certain value, more processes are created by means of malleability, decreasing the iteration time. That is the goal of this demo. Here in this panel, we show the total number of compute nodes used in the platform, broken down by idle and allocated, but all the programs running in the platform. And in here we can see the compute nodes that are used by Wacom++, showing the CPU and memory use. These panels are the terminals of the intelligent controller, Wacom++, and here we see the number of nodes used by Wacom++. So the basic idea behind this video is that the intelligent controller is using the information provided by the monitor layer of Admire that monitors the platform, and also from the intelligent controller application manager that monitors the application. Based on this information determines when, for instance here, more processes have to be created. It allocates the processes using SLAM, and with the, for instance in this example, an extra compute node is created, then it issued a malleable configuration action to the application that increases the number of processes using the extra node that has been allocated. This is at the beginning of the execution that corresponds to the creation of particles, and then in the second part, when the less and less particles are being used, we have just the opposite thing. So the iteration time is reduced, and in this case the intelligent controller unallocates resources, again using the SLAM, and decreases the number of processes we see here from the application. So in this way we show an example of iteration between the different components of Admire architecture.